Yeah. Everything you put out comes back in due time. Cycles and repetition resurface. What was thought to be lost and disregarded soon reemerges. Beyond surface, nothing was ever simple to go. Constantly reevaluate current reality. During this tainted formality, cool mortality. Walking lights, razor sharp blade, searching for better days. Only found through better ways. From the path of moderation, never strayed. That's how a true man's heart remains stainless. Fuck them, they brainless. Whoever heard of a human being that wasn't made of impatience, but that foe's more flagrant than radiation. Raging, unaware is from the ocean of past actions from which they tasted. Unaware is from the ocean of past actions from which we all tasted. Future hoes, they say odds is 50-50. Heaven to hell, shall I conform or rebel, or is it already written? Regardless, I'd rather perish than live without passion. Without meaningful purpose, men stumble through time, infatuated by flesh and worldly possession. Father told me my best friend be discretion when following one's bliss without proper instruction. It's far from simplistic, still no need to intervene. We flow with forces unseen, described in vivid imagery. Writing with effigies, juxtaposed with imposed methods, reasoning over simplification. Through these veins course a billion years of struggle, passed down from generations. Peep the progression, first generated from the iron in the dust of stars. Since the beginning of life, we've been conditioned to think, act and respond. Still my inner soul longs for the days of innocence. Beyond this plane of accumulated experience, with a thinker and thought, observer and observed, the one without motive. Stripped of this excuse of ignorance by this plague of awareness. I'd rather perish than conform, transform to a state above all else. For my soul above all else, for what's really fearsome, constant renewal, living through the 4 seasons a day, and still I remain dedicated. Unsure of what the future holds, they say odds is 50-50. Heaven to hell, shall I conform or rebel, or is it already written? Regardless, I'd rather perish than live without passion. Unsure of what the future holds, they say odds is 50-50. Heaven to hell, shall I conform or rebel, or is it already written? Regardless, I'd rather perish than live without passion. No doubt, no doubt. Yeah. I'd rather perish than live without passion. Heaven to hell, so I can form a rebel, or is it already written? Regardless, I'd rather perish than live without passion. Yeah. Don't stop. Dedicated. Remain dedicated. Yeah. Unsure what the future holds, they say odds is 50-50. Heaven to hell, so I can form a rebel, or is it already written? Regardless, I'd rather perish than live without passion. I am he that was and is and shall be. Through thought we shall live forever on this ungodly plane where thought is worshipped in rhyme form.
I open thoughts that could make the sky melt. Come get lost within what I felt deep down inside of myself. The feeling that continues to grow and thrive, and it's feeding off the fact that we allow it to survive. This evening my contemporaries are bound, held by their motives to play the role of sound. So won't you throw your hands in the air if you don't care, to help simplify the task of catching you in my crosshairs. Boom, boom, lick a shot for the love. It goes boom, boom, lick a shot and pull the plug, it goes boom, boom. I pick the lock on the door, and once we get a foot inside, we go to war. What's the score? Nothing to nothing, because you leave with what you came with. Clutching the torso of death before my name is famous. Wearing a crown woven of all the work I've done, from the earth to the sun, from the dirt to the tongue. The falses and truths, call them confused, regardless. Caught between Dr. Seuss and the blues, and they wonder why I've got so many issues. Because the world is full of fools, and the schools are full of pistols.
Blind faith of an equivalence examination to fit with slide indentation. Personal escape lies freed, vivid coastal test pattern luring my senses. Still a total stranger in how its surface handshake leave dewdrop antiseptic to aerate my feelings, so I stay in one piece for at least another step. Serrated hopes through the daytime soap, slated for a senile binary generated stroke that at a fleeting glance may be reminiscent of television and boot sole introduction. In dental floss under fingernails yanked extremely fast. The salt-induced gesture gets overridden by oxygen intake, and I get pinched while wide awake.
I've experienced mental hills and visions, early premonitions, never expressed. I'm spoken, thought I could dress. The unknown, the unseen. I've experienced mental hills and visions, early premonitions, never expressed. I'm spoken, thought I could dress. The unknown, the unseen.
Broken while non-boxable boomboxes blow notes that DC the weed and unravel blunts that flakes and falls like green snow from God's card table. With the power of soul, anything is possible. The mind is non-boxable like John Box Brown escape chains in it. I break the crate like the spirit of Grand Pops, unlocks pops locked in Papa Taurus and off-duty cops in Park Avenue. Only a glazed played out shell can generate revenue. For crippled race merchants, blood-seeking serpents like Murdoch at night can't light like I do with light sun speeding through particles, articles of life passing through the universe, making up matter of my body before slipping dimensions to another party. We in an alternate existence where checkerboards switch checkers, rainbows are gray while clouds are as light as light. Through prisms, make room for the womb of wisdom, aka the mentals. I play the infinite space between one's two temples, like a priest jumping double dutch, while the mind's residential.
I've experienced mental hills and visions. I've experienced mental hills and visions. Godly premonitions, never expressed. You spoken, thought I address. Illuminating undress. The untold, the unseen, and disbelief. I've experienced mental hills and visions. Godly premonitions, never expressed. You spoken, thought I address. Illuminating undress. The untold, the unseen, and disbelief. Entrenched in this wickedness, nestled in God's fury as he combats the wicked, the serpentine styles, causing a paradigm shift for the subservient who reconfigure their priorities and moral code. The response to the lightning rate of technological advancement is sensory overload, followed by central nervous system failure. Nations fold as quick as the gold standard. The accelerated dissemination of misinformation leads this virtual generation closer to the edge of extinction. Blinded by their own perception, patterns and signs are pushed aside, widening the great divide. Where emotion and rationale collide, the cleverly disguised remain hidden until after nuclear winter has risen. Picture a planet cloaked in ash and cinder forever, total eclipse, rotating casket on a thin axis as it circulates its purpose. It mocks us, makes us realize there's no escape. Perhaps a sealed fate in the season of the unexplained. The hour draws near. Come close, never remember the first words I spoke. Savor the moment in which you bask. Surely it won't last. Siren sound, the season of the unexplained. To me, simplicity is still preferred over certain pain. Too complex to wash away with heaven's rain. Hell's flames are much too much. Bitten to gold, everything I touch. Written, regardless of the demographics. Condemn the masses or make them understand this. However, there's no ultimatum. Hand in redemption. It's opera I in the section. Discriminate on the basis of race. My skin color is white and black. Oxymoronic. My thoughts are toxic. Tainted with temptation. Surrounded by 10 masons. Thinking my mind was vacant. Fortify the fortress. Our Lord causes all for reason. Don't come to my table blinded thinking your name was treason. Reconsider, there's no room for reconciliation. Picture the murder of Satan. Sound, taste, and sweet revenge. Lunge with mind saber. Infiltrating, surround opposition like Earth to equator, which stands perpendicular. The planet axis. Fahrenheit to split the hemisphere 2 times 180 degrees. Truly be symbolic like the 7 seas. Now fascination brings you closer to closure. You closer to closure. You closer to closure. Savor the moment. Envision the leftover carnage of collapsed clones, victims of psychosomatic cyclones. My mental transit is massive. Steam, locomotion empowers the mic devotion. In my possession, crisis perfection. My sign is 7. My 6th sense, people attempts for diversion in Hades, land of satanic curses. Relay holy verses like Islamic scripture. We set a precedent when creating the perfect fear. That a picture, get the picture. Now picture what you facing. Seems no way to unlace the laws of imbalance. The greedy and misguided souls misuse their God-given talents. God, guide me from the clutches of the evil talents. I fly with hawks, spread wings to reach heights never seen. As long as my mind stream flows, I live for those who passed away in the present day. Savor the moment. Savor the moment. These days we walk, be the final days we walk. Savor the moment. Days we talk, be the final days we talk. Riches and war, locks vanquish when they convince mankind to pray to false saviors. Only God can give forgiveness for the malice they created. We blindly searching for answers in this land of hatred. How much more hellified could the heavens have made it? Will I survive to see my most magnificent God reclaim it? These bastards shameless. For you, I strip my thoughts to the bone, to the naked. Rush to foreign lands, labeled sacred. Poignant persuasion, starts the invasion. Substance first out. These days, the season's changing. Label the world filled with hoodlums and vegans. Ain't no escaping artificial transmutation. Savor the moment. Savor the moment. These days we walk, be the final days we walk. Savor the moment. These days we talk, be the final days we talk. Savor the moment. Beyond the change of season, beyond limitation, beyond the sky and the earth's gravitation, beyond material wealth, hatred and self, beyond patterns and form. Picture me through the eye of a storm, beyond sight, sound and flesh, beyond eternal rest. Disbelief and lack of understanding, beyond all form of expression in the comprehension, math and science, beyond Satan's defiance, beyond need and pedigree, beyond words, worlds and wars, beyond what's mine and yours, beyond thought, temptation and what's taught to be truth, beyond youth and age, beyond mindless rage, beyond the 4 corners of stage, beyond man's quest for temporary success and fame, beyond the need need for breath and nourishment beyond right and wrong, imitation of natural law. Tried it in evil intent, be wary of what they sent. Some say these last years be the year of the serpent. Stagnant motion, merely illusion. We lost souls, transcribe life's highs and lows. Intrepid, barely coherent, we constantly beaten by repetitive cycles and vicious rivals. Trapped in reality tunnels, we constantly struggle to escape this claustrophobic journey. Hear me, mock me, learn me in the face of fear. False evidence appears real, causing souls enclosed in egos made of glass to surrender their full potential to the past. And shame beyond ways that persuade, including classification and switchblade. Beyond promises, appearance and contradiction. Beyond interpretation, all opinion is narrow-minded. The truth can never find it without knowledge itself. The self is lost in condition response, trapped in tradition, intellect and indecision. But some are forced to follow the meaning work and second guess the self-worth. Never lose faith and intuition. Beyond mistakes, problems, possession. Beyond poverty and the need for acceptance. Beyond so many untold lessons. Don't stop. For all those lost souls out there, all those lost souls. Come on.
Well, I ain't brave.
Sent to show the entire universe we well versed. It's only a matter of time, You can't stop it, you can't stop it. Dream set for past the moon and stars we fall from over. We on the rise, Sent to show the entire universe we well versed. It's only a matter of time, You can't stop it. Quickly leave these losers, show them the face of innovation. Forecast with cadence without the realization. Moments were made to savor. When you play the caper, then you lay the caper. Only lowered 6 feet to change the vapor. But by then change is obsolete. These words must I repeat like these cycles, which are as evident to the eye. Here's my thoughts rivals. These titles like soul taken in due time. With these rhymes we're making, we'll soon climb. But for now, find me, I'm far from out of reach. Those scored won't stop till I complete. Vision's cleared so I can see. Dreams set for past the moon. And stars we fall from over. We on the rise, we on the rise. Set to show the entire universe we well versed. It's only a matter of time, You can't stop it. Dreams set for past the moon. And stars we fall from over. We on the rise, set to show the entire universe we well versed. It's only a matter of time, You can't stop it. First, filter the haze, we're game through rage and rust. Played dreams through oxidation. Ain't no escaping this dreamscape. Anticipate the foreseen through one scene. Forces, courses of travel, pre-written in stone. Practice the spoken word is one scene and written poem. With these final methods we major, maintain with these final methods we gave you. Holding it bay with the jagged, the jaunty dagger. Never mind over matter. Produce refined logic that's potent. Hoping the world take notice. Never succumb, just to become one of the hopeless. Dreams set for past the moon. And stars we fall from over. We on the rise, set to show the entire universe we well versed. It's only a matter of time, You can't stop it, Dreams set for past the moon. And stars we fall from over. We on the rise, set to show the entire universe we well versed. It's only a matter of time, You can't stop it. Quickly leave these losers, show them the face of innovation. Forecast with cadence without the realization. Moments were made to savor. When you play the caper, then you lay the caper. Only lowered 6 feet to change the vapor. But by then change is obsolete. These words must I repeat. Close attention to these cycles, which is evident to the eye, is my arch rivals. These titles like soul taken in due time. With these rhymes we're making, we'll soon climb. But for now, find me and fall from out of reach. Those scored won't stop till I complete my mission. Dreams set for past the moon. And stars we fall from over. We on the rise, set to show the entire universe we well versed. It's only a matter of time, You can't stop it. Dreams set for past the moon. And stars we fall from over. We on the rise, set to show the entire universe we well versed. It's only a matter of time, You can't stop it. These final methods, you can't stop the elements. Yeah, 97, go forward, Stop it. Out of way. On the fragile plane of mortal pain we rise, ridding ourselves of feeling. Shame is obsolete, now is millions of liters of bloodshed, wasted emotion. I must admit these final minutes is lonesome on top. Look at my name, there's no end, least I claim. A victim of imagination, imagine a world filled with needless things where most cling to the artificial. I faintly recall remnants of your smile fall like snowfall between brain cells. All is clear, synapse for you I shed 4 tears, shit symbolic. Disguise what I mean, then place it on thin blues. Destined to confuse, it's futile to choose the opposition's position. Oblivious to the natural order. Order is chaos, so we order your surrender. Simply stated, the hypocrite often evades. It's so unfortunate we was made to play these games. Time, there wasn't enough time to do all the nigga wanted to. Time, there wasn't enough time to be all the nigga could be. Time, there wasn't enough time to do all the nigga wanted to.
Just a few thoughts for your mind. You know what I'm saying? No time to be playing.
These final methods make the man utilize determination in whatever we facing. We roam like learned sages through each season and greet natural fluctuation with anticipation. Momentarily absent-minded during temporary misfortune in this false world we lost in. All men bound to drown and evil sent them with no exception. For it's time that ultimately tempts them. I'm sure they was once equal to the faithful servant, but now them serpents that roll with merchants who peddle for souls in search of precious metals. Quickly make the world believe we bound by limits unseen by the naked eye. If that's standard procedure, trust you me, I'm a believer and a deceiver. We well versed in all of life's hidden agendas, with one exception, which we won't find out till we freed from this 4th dimension. Help us out now. Time, understand, mere minutes can make or break a man. Give me time, I want mine. Understand, mere minutes can make or break a man. Give me time, I want mine. Understand, mere minutes can make or break a man. Give me time, I want mine.
Just a few thoughts for your mind. Cause I don't have no time. Cause I don't have no time. Cause I don't have no time to sweat what someone else is doing. They're not equal to me.
Each rhyme potent as a hallucinogenic, generating currents of electricity. Picture currency becoming secondary. It turns out the fittest who survived were merely naturally selected. Their path was predestined, some even for failure until they rested. Status never to be regained, they left this planet pursuing no more pain. Patterns continue as tensions build, bridges burn. My main concern lies within, will I be supplied enough time? Crucial time, supplied by a divine power. Perceive the notion, nigga. Now leave me, I live to feel lonesome. Check that out, right here. Yeah. Time, there wasn't enough time to do all the nigga wanted to. Understand, mere minutes can make or break a man. Give me time, I want my time. There wasn't enough time to do all the nigga wanted to. Understand, mere minutes can make or break a man. Time, understand, mere minutes can make or break a man. Give me time, all the nigga wanted to.
I got places to go, money to make, and people to see. I got places to go, money to make, and people to see. I got places to go, money to make, and people to see.
Time. We shouts for position in this land of confused. The line between truth and illusion is blurred. Men concur that life's real purpose is to serve the Almighty. Doubtless is business in this game. See them distressing over temporary fame. Pipe dreams leading men astray to the dark side of the cabaret. Their mindsets are too small to appreciate the beauty of decay. Don't fear to see a better day. Understand, there's no one way to the road of higher elevation. Raise questions, often leave me shunned, leave me undone. Past and present foes, I dub the unforgiven. So few were driven 24/7 with pure intention. I was born to touch down on a higher plane. When the only sacrifice left is self and there's no one else to blame. Felt the shame. So few were driven 24/7 with pure intention. I was born to touch down on a higher plane. Thinking. As I touch down, so few were driven 24/7 with pure intention. I was born to touch down on a higher plane. thinking. As soon as I touch down, with fearless determination, head on facing these false accusations, assuming that I was born for hell raisins. With approximately 48 hours to reach my destination. In these final hours, my life's goal is now driven me to the street of desperation. So tired of the seeking, it's time for tasting. Whether it is track meditation, a track hand to hand on mental confrontation. Can't keep my true thoughts from elevation. A confidential ill, hell is to remain anonymous. With visions of my popularity spreading like plate tectonics, he'll never cease. Were the words that stained the lips of Nostradamus. I was to be earthbound with the asteroids and burning comets. And from this, they scream apocalypse. Scientists name me Adam, and thus the first nation was finally founded. At age 21, took over the known world with the great Alexander. We fought the best, their strength diminished, and all surrendered. Like forever, yeah. So few were driven 24/7 with pure intention. I was born to touch down on a higher plane of thinking. As soon as I touched down, so few were driven 24/7 with pure intention. I was born to touch down on a higher plane of thinking. As soon as I touched down, as soon as I touch down, I'm coming around Chicago town. Boom, boom for the university where my nigga Griffin in the back, right? Yeah. But what's up with that cyanide shit, right? Yeah. The rubber room. Yeah, the elements don't stop. They don't stop. Yeah, yeah. Your works up to heaven's sky. Ask yourself, are they worthy of recognition? It takes true courage to follow the four pathways of intuition. This type of mathematics is labeled intrinsic. Blast from the cannon straight to the ancient land of Egypt. That's how far we reach and let these tribal drums quake these dumb niggas back to the essence of true faith. Before land and women were first raped, there you stand in disbelief. Bring forth your most formidable adversary, whom I'd be glad to bury with these unbearable ricochet type styles that turret you more raw than C4. Levitated them, vaccinated them, paralleled patterns that prostitute digital data. Stereo symphonic, I bleed ebonics in battle. Break the fragile, erase, dismantle with this mic I handle. Can you even fathom the scandal? Lust, devious since day one. In human form, I walked amongst the wicked. My only weapon and shield was intuition. This world is a dangerous and uncertain place, and although suffering and reinforce internal change, it takes true courage to follow the pathways of intuition. This world is a dangerous and uncertain place, and although suffering and reinforce internal change, it takes true courage to follow the pathways of intuition.
Metaphysical, analytical, rip the mic, it's like a ritual, saturating in your bloodstream. Infect the microphone, give it gangrene. Fuck around, you on the wrong team. I'm legendary, my literary is never secondary to none. I'm number one, hardcore. I came to shy to get with Thawfor. You want more, I'm in your city on tour. Let's talk about ambition. Pathways of intuition, smoking lock, reminiscing, anointed with the life force. Energy from the inner course. I'm down with God, cause that's my source. Below the surface, with the purpose to make you nervous. People want the sun to shine, they love the service. Outstanding, I'm like a general commanding. All these rappers flying high, I'm crash landing. Pre-wired, so my genetics is on fire. Rebel against everything, I'm tired of the lies. Investigation into the mental pathways. Seen the dark souls of slaves, send a man to his grave. Manipulation, slip through cracks, freebasing. Discrimination, you never knew cause you're hating. Intellectual philosophy, my hypothesis got to be more complex than a lobotomy. Sick like dicks running up in AIDS clits. I'm dynamite cause I blew another hit.
deep is the seven chakra, forged from human clay, destined to recite an endless array of cosmic quatrains that decode the code that God stamped on man's soul. Summon the sons of light and sons of dark to embark on the journey of the untold. Whether you choose to nourish or neglect, follow or reject intuition, yours is the final decision. This world is a dangerous and uncertain place, and although suffering and rain force internal change, it takes true courage to follow the pathways of intuition. This world is a dangerous and uncertain place, and although suffering and rain force internal change, it takes true courage to follow the pathways of intuition. This world is a dangerous and uncertain place. Thawfor son, savagely one, taking over the planet. 2001, Midwest, connect. Yeah. Brings you to this realm, the region of warriors, with fast-paced articulation, laced in lines, hidden sublime, fall from the callous hands of time. Men subside like the weather rise, winds, war winds, their misfortune foretold in the spoken manifesto. Give them the limit, hit them with 10 levels, subvert the legions of vicious, hidden dangers await. Hold your breath, I hold your faith, with every move you make, I react, counterattack, brain cells to battle stations, when I replace men. Don't doubt my strong foundation. I replace men with memories. As surely as God changes boys to men, I replace men like the winter does a summer breeze. Truly a cynic, never enough trust. As you call me out when you call my bluff, them words is blasphemy. Don't doubt my strong foundation. I replace men with memories. Don't doubt my strong foundation. I replace men with memories. Either load them in unleash or lead them to peace. Welcome to redeploy the last regiment of this here vocabulary warfare. Meet the challenge, conflict through rhyme combat. 4 battens breaking the blitzkrieg. My techniques tainted but never touched. Overseas as I search men's minds for total submission. On mission, witness me turning the mental and physical state from solid to liquid. Yeah, the life lease is over, more severe. Section north in quarantine, the whole rap scene. Rebuild the regime, it's wasted. Your savior reigns in the Midwest. Rest I never. I live to maim any MC who dare come near me. Don't doubt my strong foundation. I replace men with memories. Don't doubt my strong foundation. I replace men with memories. Don't doubt my strong foundation. I replace men with memories. Don't doubt my strong foundation. I replace men with memories. On, make the world understand. Stainless, never stepping around. Step straight through witness. I'm fearless, painless, driven, raging, rocking shows like I was reckless. Screaming of repentance, only out for vengeance. Come out, be out, come is fatal. Force the issue, make my function elemental to this planet. Quickly imagine the spectrum and all the points of light, raising havoc. We men of war, live our lives tragic. These rhymes like let us home as we travel, destined to overthrow thrones and clones. Once again, the evil forces are outweighed by the unexplained. Don't doubt my strong foundation. I replace men with memories. Don't doubt my strong foundation. I replace men with memories. Don't doubt my strong foundation. I replace men with memories. Don't doubt my strong foundation. I replace men with memories. With memories. Flow style, line them up, single file, long as the now. Tell them prepare for a synchronized singular motion, but made simple. Tap they tempo into the ground, they disassemble. Smaller than corks, atoms and particles. Any physical traces left went to the wind. Now they faceless, just stainless. My foundation makes me flawless. Savor the moment what you evolve in, cause there ain't no telling what'll happen when that nigga Thawfor come calling. All in together now for that 50-man cypher. Put the hole directly through the center of that Lone Star leather. Now your chest feel better now, never given a chance to reconcile. I possess the power to make ice melt and paper burn, bend men back with a plastic fall status. When we forecast, it's more accurate than Nostradamus. Just check it out. Now I predict those who be caught up in the middle, soon to be the solver of this riddle. Now I predict those who be caught up in the middle.
Please think twice.
Yeah, now I predict those who be caught up in the middle, soon to be the solver of this riddle. Now I predict those who be caught up in the middle.
Think twice.
Yeah, Thawfor, DJ Massacre Raw, for y'all Chicago niggas. Yeah, elements of nature, baby. Peace. Let it be as it is, for that's all there is. Is there no solution for disillusion? God has given us this, that, and everything in between, along with the opportunity to wash our consciousness clean. Finally free, asking what's better than the art of giving. How about knowing the source of the art, raising the art to the sea of the divine? For that which you long for, you will eventually find. But what's here to discover when every single structure that's manifested in gross form originates from thought, and from thought we were first born. You can follow the trail of crumbled cross clues as they lead you from atoms to atoms. Step off this worn path that's as circular as the seasons and seconds combined. Instead, follow your heart back to the divine as the kundalini rushes up your spine. Yoke your mind and soul with the creator of the very thought you hold. Within, begin within.
Anyhow, do the right thing, stay out of the way of the bullets, and bring your honey home, all in one piece, because we love you very much. Love, Mom.
I'm in low spirits, much despair. A cloud of unhappiness fills the air. Family life, it ain't easy. I only seem to find negative encouragement. The physical abuse is as bad as the thoughtless phrases must be done worded. My self-esteem is down to E as anger seems to constantly build greater within me. I can't take it, I'm callous and hard. I'm never putting down my guard, so don't try to come too close. Keep your distance, nigga, I mean business. I'm heartless, my heart's been hurt too many times, so I'm gonna protect it. I'm going for self, is that a crime? Don't answer, it don't matter, fuck what you heard. The real world is raw, it ain't no such thing as all for one and one for all. I guess my hypothesis is correct. My 19 years on this planet so far has been a lifelong experiment. I used to wonder where the carrot went, but now I don't give a fuck where it went. Mom's instilled this within me, son, she said. You ain't shit, never was, cause your pops was a fucking freak of nature. That's why I hate you, it was a mistake. Or was it your sister? I should've had an abortion, I wouldn't have missed you. Kiss my mom's on the cheek and I'm off to the street. From what my pops told me, it feels like I'm marching off the war. Vietnam era, there must be an error. See, it's 1992 when I'm running off to school to get the knowledge, to get the college, to get the hell out of this shit that you see me in now. Peoples I thought that I could trust go behind my back, trying to take all that I have. You wanna backstab? I wanna laugh, man. I mean, my pops just died, still you look me in my eye and you tell me that you care. You tell me that you'll be there. As long as I follow your directions to a T, there won't be any unnecessary hostility. Still your ways and actions, whether adding or subtracting, don't equal up to what you say. So I'ma lay low and I'ma do it my own way. I mean, how you sound, talking about you gon' kill my moms. But see, I'm here for the duration. To protect my family, I'm facing death. And I put that on my pop's last breath. Into the gateway, into the manifold of secrets. Block the openings through which the closed-minded often creep in, while soliciting powerful pain, money for souls. It's all the same. Life is but a million variations of the same thing. No one is just good or evil, we're a mixture in between. Purgatory, it's like you tell me yours and then I tell you my story. Niggas ignore me, not knowing that I'm enormous. This entire universe is part of my performance, with the power to bring men to their zenith and make them flawless. Seconds later, bring them back down to earth, begging for seconds and thirds. You addicts lack the self-control required to assemble life's puzzles and prevent from being burned up by hell's eternal fire. Retire. Some days, I wish I was so many other ways. Mr. Ray of Boom, Mr. Ray. Some days, I wish I was so many other ways. Mr. Ray of Boom, Mr. Ray. Some days, I wish I was so many other ways. Mr. Ray of Boom, Mr. Ray. Some days, I wish I was so many other ways. These final minutes is crucial, never makeshift. They forge rhymes synthetic, combine men and sin and they feel plots that thicken, sense dissension, sense when, sense of beginning. We've owned a false map of the mind's territory. Witness warring states collide over mere words. Reasons are petty, so very unnecessary, but instinct drives us all to the edge as I hallucinate and escape through words said. So sanction this art form so far from the art of war. Was born to withstand man's tragic flaw. Would you agree? Most who came never saw. Translation, they was born destined to fall. Check it out. Some days, I wish I was so many other ways. Mr. Ray of Boom, Mr. Ray. Some days, I wish I was so many other ways. Mr. Ray of Boom, Mr. Ray. Some days, I wish I was so many other ways. Mr. Ray of Boom, Mr. Ray. Some days, I wish I was so many other ways. Shorts and guns and vague pleasures asleep. Feared prophecy turns me, hear me, mock me, learn me. Insomniac, my new label. Those who listen, quick to become judgmental. Unqualified to find truth, even unqualified to find you. Look what I'm blind to. Look what we ride through. This is entirely overrated. This procedure an overstatement. Never lose sight, hold tight to your direction. Scenic routes take men down the path of self-destruction. So know all that lies within inside your circumference. Believe there's so few that deserve to be truly trusted. This shit's crazy. I could go on and on, they can't fade me. Some days I wish I was so many other ways. Mr. Ray, a poem, Mr. Ray. Some days I wish I was so many other ways. Mr. Ray, a poem, Mr. Ray. Some days I wish I was so many other ways. Mr. Ray, a poem, Mr. Ray. Some days I wish I was so many other ways.
Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, this way or that way. All day I inch to be unfolding the mystery. Listen to these thoughts forever. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, this way or that way. All day I inch to be unfolding the mystery. Listen to these thoughts forever. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, this way or that way. All day I inch to be unfolding the mystery. Listen to these thoughts forever. Listen to these thoughts forever. Nigga, listen to these thoughts forever. All day I inch to be unfolding the mystery. Listen to these thoughts forever. You know the minute. Thawfor.
All day, some days, all day, all day, every day.
So many ways. Wish I could change.
And this is the final warning. Here's where methods and mayhem collide, where the ego and unconscious combine, where the effects of suffering seldom subside, where the mind identified swallows the God essence inside all forms, creating exclusionary illusion, sending unaware men to the extreme end of addiction. Resistance creates constant friction. Rarely does a desired result unfold through escape, control, or force change. It's temporary. The external will forever remain secondary. Slowly we advance to a collective state of awakened bliss through the realization of the unmanifested oneness of all the creatures that inhabit the planet and beyond. Words spoken, a seed to spawn. Movement, 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 movement. We bring the word
divine sound power, watch the word become flesh. Omnipresent vibratory forces from the source, be the breath of the absolute, the whole truth inside of you. Perceive third visually, within lies eternity, the life energy, not created or destroyed. We're in this world, not of it, let me run it, son. The physical will die, life force survives. My soul is non-local and these vocals can't be localized. Realize your inner eye is infinite, eternal, there is no death. Love swings supernal, superluminous, all pervading, unfailing, with the light of all lights within the message I am mailing. Unaware souls shall be weeping and wailing. Pound gets a blow, I am found in the soul. There's a dreamer dreaming us, perceive the unseen. Light beams of the Elohim rush within. Truth, when I speak up, words can't contain. We're unlimited within these limited things. I visited planes that would scare some earthlings. Gotta transcend the flesh in the universal quest, yes.
All inhabitants of the earth, as it revolves, shall dissolve since birth. We all evolve back through the gateless gate to an eternal Polaris.
Those unaware quickly perish.
All inhabitants of the earth, as it revolves, shall dissolve since birth. We all evolve back through the gateless gate to an eternal Polaris.
Those unaware quickly perish. Through the thousand-petal lotus we expand through the whole of creation. Feel the orc emanations through the speakers, reaching deep from your root to your crown chakra. Sahasra Jah, almighty consciousness indivisible. And yo, every individual is indelibly connected to the one. Both the sons and the daughters are to listen. Let us glisten rays of indigo, spinning slow to Christ center. Between the eyebrows on the journey inward to the center. That which we all be the self within all, and all within the self, see? The immortal mirror, sparkling sear, the truth.
Cloaked in radiant robes of light as the most pure pulsates beneath flesh. A higher level of presence that requires no future fulfillment. Becoming immune to the cycles of highs and lows. Surpassing resilience for a level of total acceptance. Leaving resentment in the past for the unconscious to ponder. It might be several more lifetimes before they find their way to the power of now. Even now, you can see the unconscious continue to flourish in the many works of men who one day will all ascend this world of name and form. From this day forth, you've been forever warned. All inhabitants of the earth, as it revolves, shall dissolve since birth. We all evolve back through the gateless gate to an eternal Polaris.
Those unaware quickly perish.
All inhabitants of the earth, as it revolves, shall dissolve since birth. We all evolve back through the gateless gate to an eternal Polaris.
Soul is deathless and fearless.
All I'm asking is for you to just have the tiniest bit of vision. You know, to step back for 1 minute and look at the big picture. To take a chance on something that might end up being the most profoundly impactful moment for humanity, for the history.
The final warning, 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 warning.